Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0. I'm joined today by Greg Lee. Well, the Red Sox rotation is missing some pieces. John Lester on the disabled list, Clay Buchholz with a back injury, who knows when he's going to be back, Josh Beckett unable to pitch in the All-Star game due to a hyperextended knee. Greg, do you think the Red Sox have enough pieces here with this rotation, or is the rotation in pieces?
Well, there's a rotation in pieces. The problem is that you're going through the rigors of a long season. This is why the Red Sox acquired a lot of depth on the start front lines.
And they've used it all. Kyle Weiland starting last game before the All-Star break.
Exactly. So you got Andrew Miller in there. You got Tim Wakefield. You're not depending on those two guys for the back end for the playoffs, but you're depending on them innings and while you're trying to keep people like Josh Beckett healthy, making sure that John Lester is fine, but you want to take extra precautions. So you have that depth for a reason. Now, the one concern I have is Clay Buchholz in that back. Backs are a very mysterious thing.
Oh, so no question.
Just don't know how much he's going to hold up for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Beckett missed 2 months, last year with a back injury, and we're at a point with Buchholz. He's not going to be back before August right now. Post All-Star break, this is your rotation. I'm assuming Beckett can go, but I mean, your number 2 and number 3 starters are Tim Wakefield and Andrew Miller.
Right.
You don't want that to go on very long. Hopefully, Lester, he's eligible to come off the DL. I think it's the 21st or the 22nd. Yeah. They don't have a game on the 21st, so it doesn't matter. The 22nd is the earliest he could actually pitch again. But they might have to add something here. I'm not sold on Andrew Miller. He's won games against National League teams. He beat the Orioles, but the Orioles are the worst team in the AL East. They might have to add something. Chicago Tribune reporting they're sniffing around Matt Garza. I would be all for that because I think they might have to add something here to this rotation with the injuries that have taken place. I'm really worried about Buchholz.
And one other person you got to worry about is John Lackey. He hasn't showed up since he's gotten there.
That's a great point.
And John Lackey, you can't depend on him either. So I put him in the category as Tim Wakefield and Andrew Miller. John Lackey was getting paid $15, $16 million. And he's in the same category as Miller and Wakefield.
I will say this about Theo Epstein. They're going to look to solve this internally first. That's why you saw Weiland start that last game before the All-Star break. I wouldn't be surprised to see Felix Doubront get a call here. They'll look internally first, as they did last year when they needed bullpen help with Michael Bowden, and they brought up Doubront. And if they feel like that will work, then they won't make a deal because they don't want to give up prospects. But they might have to go out and get some pieces here because they have some injury issues in that rotation.